And I said to you change angle, so if you change angle down, so you change level, that's it. Now see how you change level? And you're not stuck, but look, you're actually stuck in your position. Because the shoulder hasn't gone to the knee. Does it make sense? You know, stand like this and drop, and you drop, and I say I go for a shift. Or something, yeah? Got to be good about it. But if I'm dropping, then it means as I've dropped, that the weight is here. And now, if I've gone in, the speed I come in at was if I went, look. And it means that because I'm at an angle, look, it means I'm much tighter here. If you come in square, and you're coming in too square when you shoot a leg, it means that those legs are what? Those legs, those arms are going to be as wide as your shoulder. And if you're standing like that, it'd be silly now to go. Yeah. But look, because I've angled up, my hand's now what? Much narrower. If you take that leg back as I come in, I've still got a single on this side. If you took that leg, I've still got a high crotch on this side or a high single. It's really important to know how to what? Make this initial alignment. And the position, which is what we're talking about now, which is either when I come in, I know you're going to do it. That's what I was saying over there. If I came in and I now relied on reactions, I didn't make it. If we say that the concept and principle of red zone is I can do something to you without you reacting, or forcing you to react to my advantage. But if I move in and I try to react, I'm dead. When I'm moving in now, I'm simply attempting, if you like, to think that I anticipated that shot at that range. That's how I close. Yeah. If I'm out, it allows me when the shot comes out to what? See the shot. Because the drill will teach me to do that. I'm always outside of what? Red zone. So you are either reaching or you're stepping. Here I'm in red zone. It's happened. I can't react now. I've got to anticipate. Yeah. So I step into that range now. I'm more ready, if you like, coming into that zone. I've anticipated what's what? Going to go off. If I'm here and you're kicking, I can react. But if I'm in, I know that kick's coming, and I can plan say half a move ahead, or a number of moves ahead. When people say you're a number of moves ahead, what it really means you chain fight. Yeah. You don't say I'm going to be doing this move in 3 moves time. What it means is that you've built a kind of philosophy that one punch doesn't, and one action doesn't solve the solution.
And you fill in
what's going to be coming next, and that could split off in lots of different directions. And that's what you can only do in situational training, either standing or on the ground. Yeah. But we have to understand that basically our problem, that is the principle and concept. And I could explain that to a karate guy. He read that in a book, and if he took his karate techniques, and I've got to use karate because I've done 10 years in karate. And I've seen all the top people in karate. And if I gave that guy those same principles and concepts, he'd take those principles and concepts and use his way of interpreting them. Yeah. But when he came across somebody who was talking a completely new language, he'd end up because he couldn't carry them out. Yeah. He wouldn't be able to go in and out because his stance wouldn't allow him to go in and out. Yeah. He wouldn't be able to tie a hand because his stance wouldn't even allow. You'd already be pounding me in the bloody head. Yeah. So I have to have a stance which looks like it's already been hit. Hip switch, if you're going to grab them, are already back. You see it? And not, because then you've established already, shoot, I can go down and guard. Yeah. But it means, unless I really want to plan that, strategically plan it or react to it, then to me it would, if I planned it, great. If I react to it, I'm taking a chance. Do you understand? So I need this kind of concave rather than this convex kind of stance. If I move my head, my shoulder automatically comes up. If I move my head this side, my head what? Automatically comes up. So it allows me to what? Probe in and what? I'm watching this zone. Yeah. Lots of people, they will work and they'll watch that. They go defense, offense, defense, offense. I'm always looking, if like wherever I am, so whatever's coming in, I'm always looking at the runway where the damn thing's taking off. Because that's what I want to be still on the principle, nothing will take off then. Rather than try to chase the planes. And chase the planes, and then continue on. Because there's so many angles on these things, isn't there? How do I know? How can I follow this? How can I follow this like some, magnet-ready master in the middle of an arena, How can you do that in reality? You couldn't do it. But I can't start to watch the things which aren't moving, which are my targets. I can start to zone in. I'm zoning in, if you like, on where these actions are beginning. Does that make some sense? So, and if shots do come in, and they have actually, you see it, I'm already, it doesn't mean I'm not going to get hit, but I'm in positions where shoulders are allowed to be lifted. You see it, that I haven't got a head sticking out of the turret of my tank, and it's going to get blown straight off. What's the point of having a tank? So that's like a quick recap on that first series we're taking. What we want to now do in this second series, or the beginning of this more, from the standing and ground positions, offensive and defensive work, or counter-offensive work in the standing and ground, is that we're starting on the feet. So we need to build a drill by which we address some of those strikes on the feet. What we can do, we can as an exchange, if you probe in, and the probe is, you see, if you come too close on that probe, this is when we come back to that other idea. Is that I've got to know how far my bullets, my range of my gun is effective. So if I'm moving in on a shot, I'm not going too far in. These shots have got to be able to take place what? With the idea that I can't, against a boxer I could what? Fight very close. But against, I've got to be sit, I've actually what? I've actually reached, I've still got safety here. I've still got safety here. I haven't moved in. I've got to learn how, and that's why I've got to learn how to fire, how to use these legs to let this hand go. Does it make sense? Or to use my startle jumping to actually, if I can nail them, punch my nail in. But all of these shots, you see, they're what? They're out of bounds unless they're being used to what? As an entry. So I could close with that hook as a fake, or even as a real attack, and capitalize on your reaction to it.